Hey guys, welcome to this week's video. So for today's look, I decided to go with a smoky eye. I'm not going to be talking through this video, I'm just going to do a voiceover. I have to be somewhere. It's my friend's birthday party, so I don't really have time to be talking through it. So I hope you guys don't mind the voiceover, but yeah, if you guys are interested in this look, just keep watching. So for quick application, I'm just going to be dotting it throughout my face. This is my Milani Conceal Plus Perfect Foundation. I'm in the shade 07 Sand. So yeah, so if you guys want to be quick putting foundation, you just dot it all over your face first. So to blend in my foundation, I'm using the Real Techniques sponge. This sponge is pretty much a dupe for the Beauty Blender. I really recommend it. Using the Instant Age Rewind concealer from Maybelline, I'm just going to be putting that in the top of my forehead, then also under my eyes, making a triangle shape. I'm just filling that in. So since we are highlighting and contouring, we kind of gotta go crazy on the concealer. Then you're gonna bring it down the bridge of your nose and down your chin. Then, using that same sponge, you're just gonna use it to blend all the concealer in. Then moving on with the cream contour, you're gonna do a rainbow above your forehead. And then kind of like at the temples, you're gonna darken it a little bit more than the rest of the rainbow. I'm gonna contour at the cheekbones on both sides. Then you're just gonna add a line on both sides of your nose to thin out your nose and pretty much have like a mini nose job with cream contouring. And then to shorten it, you just contour the bottom of it. And then to slim down the chin, to avoid a double chin look, we're just gonna be adding a contour at the bottom of your jawline. This is gonna make it really defined. Then using that same sponge, we're gonna use it to blend everything in. So since I do want my makeup to last, I'm going to be baking using the Air Spun Translucent Powder. Then using the clean side of my sponge, I'm just going to be patting that under my eyes. Also, if your forehead does get a little bit greasy, like mine does, I would recommend putting it on your forehead too. And as for the rest of the face, I'm going to be using my Too Faced pressed powder and a blending brush. So we're going to be applying that wherever we didn't put translucent powder, and that includes down your neck. Then using that same brush, we're going to use it to just dust off all the baking powder that we've had on. And using my much loved contour kit from Ulta, this is what it looks like. It's kind of old, but I'm just going to be dotting that on my face and then swiping it upwards. So yeah, you just do it on the other side, and we're going to powder contour also at the temples and kind of in that rainbow area that we had before, right there. And just dust it on until you get the desired color you want, and make sure you get that jawline because that's what makes it look sharp. Then I'm just going to be filling in my brows. I don't want to go too much into detail, but if you guys want an in-depth tutorial, then I will gladly do that. Just let me know. Then I'm going to be taking the Baked Powder blush from Milani. This one is in the shade Rose de Oro, and it's really pretty. I really recommend it. And I'm going to be putting that all over my cheeks. And I'm going to be going in with my favorite highlighter. This one is from Laura Geller. Daisy Marquez recommended this, and I really like it. It makes that glow pop, and she's really known for that glow, so I was like, I gotta get me one. So I put that above my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, the top of my cupid's bow, and on my chin. Then for the lips, I'm going to be going in with the NYX Lingerie shade. This one is in the shade 08. I think they only have numbers, but since we are having a dark look, we really want to go subtle with the lips. Then for my Morphe 35W palette, I'm going to be using that orange shade, and I'm going to be blending that into my crease and like really working it in. Then with any concealer that you want to use, you just pat that on the lids. The concealer is really going to help when we're going to go in with that black eyeshadow that we're going in from. It's also from the 35W, it's the more shimmery one. So yeah, you're going to be patting that on the outer corner. You don't want to go towards the middle yet. So for the middle portion of the eye, I'm going to be going in with my Clinique palette with that dark purple shade. I'm going to be patting that in the center part of the lid and then blend the black with it. Then using the Laura Geller highlighter again, we're going to be putting that in the inner corner just to have that pop into it. So since the eyeshadow was still looking a little messy, I decided to go back with my blending brush and use the same transition color and blend it all back together and give it that smoky effect. Then using the tip of the flat shader brush, I'm going to be applying that at the bottom of my lash line. This is a dark brown color. Then using the eyeliner from NYC, this is my favorite eyeliner, and I heard it was discontinued, which is sad. But I'm going to be applying the center part first, then I'm going to be adding my wing. Then I'm going to be applying these double up lashes from Ardell. These are currently my favorite. I super duper recommend them. They're awesome. These lashes are like super dramatic, so if you guys are going for this look, I really recommend them. Going in with my favorite mascara, this is the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. I'm going to be putting the real lashes and the fake lashes together. Then with that same mascara, I'm just going to be putting it in my bottom lash line. Then I felt like I still needed a little bit more contouring, so I added a little bit more, so I did that. And that concludes our look for today. I hope you guys really liked it. If you guys have been watching my videos, make sure you guys subscribe, or if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe too, because that way you could keep updated with any of my new videos. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!